Welcome to SF Commercial Property Conversations with Bruce Bean, where Bay Area investments meet expert insights. Get ready to unlock the strategies of commercial real estate success.
Okay, today we have Yindy Felkins with us, and Yindy grew up in Hong Kong and moved to San Francisco and became a professional engineer through San Luis Obispo. So it's great to have you, Yindy. I can't wait to talk to you a little bit about your real estate experience, your commercial real estate experience. So great to have you. If you
Thank
could
you,
just
Bruce.
kind of go through your history, that would be wonderful.
Okay, well, thank you for having me today. This is a great setup. So I was in construction business for 20 years, and that's what my expertise and my knowledge come from. And I always love real estate. It's a special place in my heart. Based on my 20 years of experience, I have a heart about building sustainable building, like green building with sustainable materials, in a way, smart building, smart home. So as I retire from my construction career, with 20 years, I take all my knowledge and business knowledge, experience, and I started a real estate company that I want to be a developer myself. The goal is I want to build sustainable smart home, multifamily, and even flex space. Flex space is actually quite a special category because they're flexible and they have a lot of exit, if you can call that, right?
Yeah.
As a experienced real estate investor, you know what? You want to look at a deal with multiple exit because just in case it didn't work out. I personally also own 7 outer state rental property. I have the same thing in mind. If they are not long-term rental, they are not short-term rental. Now I actually use them for mid-term rental, which is a furnished rental for less than a 1 year commitment. So in a way, now I look at real estate deal is very different. Look at multiple exit. What is the potential upside? Not necessary from a linear point of view is just appreciation, cash flow, or tax deduction because you have other things you can do with it. You can sell it as a business, package it together.
Oh, nice.
In a way, you're looking at almost like the commercial real estate, right?
Right.
Lots of commercial real estate. I built plenty. How about that? I built many commercial buildings in the Bay Area in my last 20 years. And I can tell that when I was sitting on the table with developer, investor, landlord, tenant, architect, GC, all kinds. And one of the things that I pick up on the conversation is, what's the deal about, right? So is it a triple lease? Is that what's the benefit? Is it whole bunch of things into it? So as an investor, if you want to invest in commercial real estate, you need to look at also from the business opportunity. And I can tell you that I invest in outer state. The appreciation is just not there.
Right.
So you cannot just look at appreciation. If I just look at that as only one metric for my investment, it's going to tank like tomorrow because there's no way it will appreciate like the Bay Area market. So anyway, I'm going to pause for a second and I hope I kind of take you through my journey from a engineer, construction business, all the way to real estate experience.
So I'm curious, in your professional career with Western Allied, did you do mechanical engineering or you were actually a project executive, a project manager, correct?
Yeah.
So that's where you saw all the different parts go together.
Yeah, for my 20 years of experience, I actually started as an intern. I was in the field working in the trailer with the foreman, with the tray.
Yeah.
So I learned the heartache, the hard part of being on site, the people actually building the building,
Right.
the stress and everything. And then, of course, I worked my way up. I become project manager, estimator, pre-con, project executive. Eventually, of course, I become the owners of the company, board of directors. It's also a board of director, a local, like an industry organization. So
Hmm.
I learned everything from the field all the way to running a $120 million business. That's
Wow.
what I did.
Yeah. And with that experience, now you can go and help other groups kind of go through that same process.
I am. I retired from my construction career, and I feel like the industry gave me so much, and it's time for me to give back. So right now, I'm a business coach for construction business owner, and I want to share with them my lesson learned, what's working, what's not working, and also point out to them there's another way to grow the business. Building the team is so important for them to free up their time and actually work on the business instead of just in the business like the operator and do firefighting every day. And it is a quite common pattern. When I was talking to my coaching client, I can tell them that they're all good people. They work hard. They
Right.
want to leave a legacy for their family, but yet they are working long hours. They work through dinner time, missing kids' time, working on the weekend, and taking calls during family vacation. It's a
Mm,
very common life theme.
right.
I've been there too. I was like that too. So part of me
Right.
feel guilty I did that. But then I want to share with them that's another way. You can build your business without doing all that. It's not more lazy, it's a smarter. You just need to, lead in a smarter way. Just longer hours, even you don't sleep, you don't double your revenue. Even you don't sleep. It doesn't help.
It makes it worse.
I know. So last year, I am so passionate about this. Want to help business owner to grow the business because I also believe that better contractor out there, we're gonna have better projects out there. And sometimes contractor got bad, bad names because, you know, um, or they're scoped in finish or they're a little bit chaotic going on. I figure a way how to figure it out in my career. So I'm sure if I can give them some guidance, they can do it.
And you wrote a book on it.
I did.
There it is.
Last year, I wrote a book called Master of Delegation. It's available on Amazon since November, and currently I have 20 a 5-star review. So I'm really thankful for the people out there that support it. But the most important is I really want this concept here helping other construction contractor so they can build their dream business, and also developer. Think about it, building owners, landlord, they can all have better partners to be with. I have seen so many projects it go into chaotic mode. It's not because it's complicated. I'm telling you, even though the most complicated design building is still a engineering problem, it's solvable. The most chaotic is the miscommunication,
Mm,
miscoordination.
mm,
It's something that it sounds so simple, but yet is the most chaotic cause of all the problem, lawsuit, claims. You have landlord have to pay the tenant because they cannot move in on time because the construction was not done, or you can have someone have to fire a contractor because they don't see eye to eye about 80% of the project. They need to fire them and go backward. I
mhm.
see plenty.
Right, right.
When you see it, you're like, guys,
Oh no,
if,
I
if we
spent
can
too
chill out.
much time in the trenches, and communication is absolutely tantamount to making a project go forward. And it's
Yeah.
so simple and the thing that always amazed me was the miscommunication. I said this and they heard that. And you're like, no, 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 wait, this is what I was trying to say. And it just it can spiral just out of control.
May I give two advice, one for the developer owner side and one for the contractor? Is it
Yes,
okay? Since
please.
I've seen
Yeah.
both. Here's a very common mistake let me talk about contractor first. They like to say yes on everything.
Okay, yeah, right.
But knowing that they already agree on the price and the budget and time. And when the landlord or the owner's rep or the developer goes say, hey, can you also do this? Can you also do that? Can you change this? Can you change that? They so want to please the client. They just, yes, got it.
Yes, 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 yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
But guess what? Until end of the job, 80% of the job, you can
yeah,
quote me on
right.
that, 80% of the job.
Yeah,
When the project run out of budget,
yeah,
run out of money, and
right.
the time,
Yeah.
guess what? Blow up.
Yeah, all those yeses were like poof. And now
Exactly.
it's like, wait,
Argument.
but you wanted this, you wanted that.
Right. And so this is a contractor common mistake. They didn't realize that they, in a way, they set it up so that they have a bad relationship at the end of the project.
Right,
But it's
right.
really common. It's just not because of one contractor. I've seen many. It happens
Many,
all the
yeah.
time.
Right,
Doesn't
right.
matter you're a GC or you're a subcontractor, you're the painter, you're the landscaper. It's all happen in the 80% mark. Just look
Right.
for some data. I mean, this is my experience to tell you 80%, everything kind of blows out. Now,
Yeah.
for developer, landlord, building owner
Yeah.
side of thing. And here's the thing. Now you hear the contractor side of the story.
Yeah.
You have to also realistic. When you bid it out, three contractor told you it's gonna be it's gonna be $15 million and it's gonna cost at least 18 months of time. You're like, nope,
Right.
I want it done in 10 months and I want to get it done $10 million.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
You gotta be realistic here because if even though someone come to you say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Owner, I'm going to do whatever you want. You got to be my best client. I'm going to give you a great deal, $10 million and 10 months. I'm pretty sure I can do it. But guess what? 80% of the project, you will
Yeah.
realize that you're 50% progressed. You burn all your money. They are coming to you with $3 million of change order coming.
Right. Yeah. So your 10 million turns into 13 million and not 10 months.
Not 10 months. It's going to take longer than it takes. And that's what I'm saying. The owner side,
Yeah.
developer side, you need to
Yeah.
be realistic.
Right. Right.
Knowing that if sometimes you have to be realistic of your expectation. The contractor, don't just trying to please everyone upfront and say yes, yes, yes. You're going to burn yourself so hard. And that's why, guess what, at the end, that's why the attorney make lots of money.
Oh, yeah, right, right. Then all of a sudden lawsuits. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just so it's a cycle. I can see it all the time.
So
So those are my two advice. Yeah.
tell us a little bit about the 172,000 square foot building you did in the valley.
Yes. So we have a client. It's a really big company, global company. They want to build their headquarters in Cupertino. At the time, the CEO is very into sustainable building and green building. They want first of a kind, high energy efficient building. So this building is quite interesting. It's one of the building I'm so proud of. It's 172,000 square feet, 4-story. It ground up, it's only take 18 months to build. Start to finish, from ground all the way for them to moving, it's 18 months. However, here's the thing I want to tell people. The building part is actually the easiest and is the fastest part. But people didn't realize that we spent 13 months to coordinate each tray, even down to where you can drill, where you cannot drill, that kind of details in
Oh,
nuts
yeah,
and bolts.
right.
13 months in 3D in BIM. Then prior to that, the developer, they take 2 to 3 years, just finish the entitlement, permitting, zoning, and deal with all the city. the project looked like it ground up in 18 months, but it takes so much work on the pre-construction part, and people don't see. They don't appreciate that the
No,
people
no.
behind the scene
Right.
coordinate so well. But that is a beautiful building, and I'm so proud that it is one of the most sustainable building. It's first of its own kind of design. As a mechanical engineer, I'm very proud of that one. Yeah, so that was my trophy building.
Yeah. Well, so tell us, where can people, if they need some help, come and find you?
Yes, you can look up to me on the social media, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube. I actually make YouTube shorts
Oh,
to
wow.
benefit for like contractor want the like quick tips for the day. So I have over 100 reels there now to just give my 30 seconds advice, you know.
Wow. Okay.
That's the easiest to find me. I also can, you can look me up at my website, heartheadbusinesscoaching.com. Just reach out to me, you know?
That would be great. Well, I think people are going to be flooding the gates here to try and find you because, well, first of all, entitlements are very difficult. And then if you don't have good construction management, well, we won't even say what can happen from there. So,
Mhm.
anyway, I think you've got it under control. So great to have you on. I look forward to talking to you again down the road here.
That's a wrap on today's journey through the SF commercial real estate scene. Ready to share your story? Visit sfcommercialconversations.com/guest. Your insights could lead the next conversation.